Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you can hear something in the background, that is my heater, and I gotta have it on because it is very chilly up here in the Pacific Northwest today. I want to just tell a real quick brief story here because I do have a shout out to someone. So when I learned tarot for the second time as an adult here, I was so excited about doing readings. I've always felt kind of spiritual. Sometimes I've kind of known stuff, just like intuitively, like, blah, blah, blah. And then it came to, and I was like, wow, I don't know where I picked that up from. But anyway, I thought, wow, that would be so cool to do tarot. I feel like I could really be a conduit and really bring through some good, helpful messages for folks. And, blah, blah, blah. I thought it would be a really cool thing to do. And so I taught myself many different ways. I watched YouTube videos. I went online and downloaded cheat sheets and learned and bought some decks, and actually took a course when I lived down in LA. This lady had a community college course that was very helpful, taught me about the journey of the Fool, etc., etc. So anyway, I've been doing this for a few years. Really, really love it. I mean, time flies when I'm doing tarot readings, and I do stuff pops into my head, and I feel like I get messages, and I see stuff, and I hear stuff, and so anyway, I've really loved it. But while I was watching the YouTube videos and learning, I saw, wow, these people have been on for a couple years, pardon me, and they already have like 200,000 followers, and I thought, wouldn't it be neat, taking a sip of water, wouldn't it be neat if I could get a little community here and a couple 100,000 followers, and maybe make a little bit of money, a second kind of gig to my day job. And I do hope to retire here in a few years, and this could augment my income. And so I was like, cool. But it's been years and years. I never got over 2,000, and I just started feeling stupid. Like, people don't enjoy watching you, your channel's never going to take off. And so I quit, kind of, like butthurt, sour grapes kind of a thing. And then one of my viewers, Lisa K, very loyal viewer, messaged me a few times and said, really miss you, hope you come back. And then when I came back, very, what's the word, where you're trying to like encourage people. Yeah, very encouraging, always making nice comments. And so, Lisa, what I would like to offer you is, if you see this, and you do seem to be watching my videos, which I love, thank you so much first, and I'd like to offer you a weekly reading online here. But what sign are you? And I'll start doing a weekly recording for your sign. I can't remember if you already told me. I can't remember where I used to see you make comments. I stopped doing the 12 a week because a lot of them were very low. Certain signs just didn't seem to vibe with me. Plus, that was 12 a week, and that was a lot because I have a very time-consuming and stressful day job. So, but I would like to do that for you, Lisa. So if you leave a comment below what your zodiac sign is, I'll start doing weekly readings for that sign, and I'd love to. So thank you so much for your support, Lisa. In fact, you're the reason why I came back. So here I am doing what I love. Again, it would be so cool if my channel could take off and I could have a little community and make some extra bucks. But either way, I'd at least like to do, 1 or 2 readings a week for my subscribers. So thanks, you guys. Thanks for those of you that have been with me from the beginning. Thanks for hanging in there. So I gotta start talking fast because I still want to get all 3 sections done. As usual, we're going to do a generic read, general information, money and finance, career, and love, relationships, that kind of thing. Then at the end, we're going to pull an Akashic Records card, a numerology card, angel number card, and a Kipper card. So let's go ahead and get started. Two, 3. Alrighty. Let's pull 3 oracle cards. Ooh, first chakra, Archangel Michael, card number 35. Appreciation. Oh, this is so appropriate. I feel so appreciated. Angel of Love. So card 35, card 15, and card 49, those numbers may mean something to you. Could be an age, etc. Or if you add them together, could be, your life path number or something like that. So I always try and pay attention to the numbers. Oops. Let's pull 3 tarot cards. Pardon me. I think I've been done with the cold for a couple of months now, but this tickly sinus thing going on, I can't stop coughing. And sneezing sometimes. It's so weird. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles, love it. 5 of Pentacles, okay. And the Moon, alrighty. What I'd like to do real quickly, and I'm going to paraphrase, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but let's kind of look and see what the major messages from the Oracle cards here are in the Energy Oracle cards deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, 35. First chakra, Archangel Michael, stability and security. Okay, that makes sense with the Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Let me, real quick, paraphrase here. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When it's upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely. Okay, Archangel Michael is with you. If you have a relationship with him, he's here, he's with you, he hears you, he's answering your prayers, bringing you strength and personal stability. We see here with the 5 of Pentacles kind of a lack of stability, fear, and with the moon can be fear, confusion. So yeah, I see some fear and some confusion here, but with the Queen of Pentacles and Archangel Michael, this is a time, the next 7-ish days, for the collective here, this is a time where you're going to become more stable, feel less fear. I love that. Let's look up appreciation real quick. Seems self-explanatory, but I always like to look. Ooh, appreciation, choosing gratitude. Okay, this card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. That's true. I see a lot of thorns there. Worried that she might get caught up. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice. This card is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision to choose appreciation and gratitude shift your consciousness from lack to value, from lack and fear to value. I love it when a plan comes together and the cards make sense. They all tell a story. And let's look at 49. Stop making that noise, phone. Let's look at card 49. If I had my ringer on, that would have been a confirmation. Angel of Love, 49, tender connections. Wow, we have more roses. Roses could mean something to you. A rose quartz heart. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a more deeper, intimate connection with someone that's already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of those events. So what it's saying is, if you love yourself, you'll draw in the appropriate love that has the same energy. It's trite but true, loving yourself first. And what is loving yourself? Establishing boundaries, not letting people treat you any kind of way. What's really interesting here too is I see perhaps money troubles, fears about money with the 5 of Pentacles and the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles and the Archangel Michael, and the appreciation gratitude card tells me if you can shift away from this fear if you can trust, if you can remember what you have to be grateful for and try and keep that energy as much as possible, you're going to be fine. The Queen of Pentacles is the most abundant queen next to the Empress. And Michael's got your back, Archangel Michael. I can tell you right now, you're not going to have money troubles or fears for long. Okay? Things are going to be okay. You need to love yourself. You need to remember what you're grateful for. You need to know that you have support and help. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at money. Now, in that general portion, it could be money that you're having troubles with the Five of Pentacles. It could be that something is making you, maybe you're not having specific money troubles today, but something is making you feel unsafe, unsure. Have you been hearing rumors of layoffs? Has the whole craziness in DC here in the US been making you scared? Say you're a federal worker and you're like, oh my God, you know, am I next on the chopping block? It's here to let you know, if you can remember what to be grateful for, and remember just to send out that energy. It's not false positivity. It's like, if you can think of 5 things that you're worried about, then I challenge you to think of 5 things that you, did I cut these? I don't remember. If I did, I'll do it again. I challenge you to remember 5 things that are going right and that you have to be thankful for, to keep that energy flowing, or even 10 things to, like, you know, boost your vibration even higher. Designer, the past, parenthood. Interesting. Let's pull the, pardon me, let's pull some tarot. 1. Okay, well that was really a crappy shuffle. Let's see if we can get one good one. Much better. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. The Tower. Okay. The Ten of Swords. Ah, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Something big is going to be happening. Oh, crap. That was crazy. And I knocked the camera thing, but it didn't screw up my view. Hold on, let me pick these cards up off the floor. Ooh, good cards that fell, but they say those aren't for you, so we're going to go with this. I want to look at these cards real quick first, get the energy. Designer. You're being called to tune into your individuality and express yourself. A career in fashion or any artistic endeavor could be for you. Get creative with your finances. Perhaps it is time to discover a new talent. So this is about being creative. Let's look at the past. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future. Understand the future, comma, there's these cards. A lesson on experience or an old skill. And it says you could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. And then parenthood. This is about healing your inner child. Will help you to make money. Love it. You could have a job in like childcare as a caregiver, teacher, pediatrician, any career that's centered on children. And don't forget to nurture yourself while you work towards your goals. What I see here is an ending, okay? I see an ending of the past. Now, this could be a job that took advantage of you, didn't serve you, like said, oh yeah, come and work for us for 6 months at this wage, and then we'll assess your performance, and then we'll, you know, you could be making, you know, twice as much, or maybe even a sales job. I had that happen many times. Oh yeah, our salespeople make this much and this percentage, and then you get in there and it's like, oh yeah, no, you have to have 37 sales first, and then once you get those 37, then you qualify, and just, BS, right? And I feel like something like that's happened to you. I also feel like there's some kind of inner thing, maybe from childhood or these experiences that you've had, this kind of make you kind of made you feel like you don't deserve or you're not good enough at what you do. And hello, from the story I told at the beginning, it's very easy to feel like, oh man, I'm really shitty at this. I'm not any good. Again, you could be in a job and doing 10 things super well, and then one thing not so great because it's not your bag, man. It's not your thing. But what we'll do is we'll focus on that one thing that we don't do well and tell ourselves, oh man, we're shit. We're not worthy. We're not good. Okay? And I have that feeling here. Now, the parenthood card is encouraging you to get out of that mindset, nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Even if you have to leave this job, again, disclaimer language, don't leave if you don't have anything. Always try and get something first, or maybe leave on stress leave if it's really affecting you and making you sick, or whatever. The encouragement is to look at your artistic side. Again, I had a sales job and I was horrible at it. And I loved my boss. He was really funny, but he called me in and he goes, you know what you're doing, every day, the things that you're doing and everything, in sales. And I said, yeah. He goes, do exactly the opposite because it is not working. And I was just sick. But when I look back, I have to laugh. But I was just not good in sales. And I'm really, really good. And I'm a good communicator and I'm really good at a bunch of other stuff. But I sucked at sales. You know why? Because I hated it. I thought it was phony and BS. So you're being encouraged to nurture yourself and to do something artistic. Okay? Now, we have the Tower and the Ten of Swords. Negative cards, yes. But one reason I like the Tower is because it is tearing down something that's built on a false foundation. Were you lied to at your job and told that you would be getting this much and after 6 months or something like that? Or did you lie to yourself and say, oh, well, I really don't like it, but it'll be okay and I'll make money and things will be good. Something like that. Something was built on falsehoods, whether it was something someone told you or something you told yourself. And the Tower, usually it's, fate. It's the universe kind of making a big change. I feel like we can also kind of cause the Tower to happen ourselves. But the Tower is a great, big, huge change. And it could be scary. It could be disheartening. It could be a very fearful time for you. But no matter what, I've had a few Towers happen in my life. And while I didn't appreciate them while they were happening, they were really the best thing that could have happened to me. It took away something that was built on a false foundation and was not in my best interest, wasn't serving me, whether it be a job, whether it be people. Okay? So scary, scary looking, yeah. Fun, no. Necessary, important, yes. Now also, the Ten of Swords. Betrayed. Okay? How many times can you be stabbed in the back? Again, is it from outside forces? Is it a person? Is it a job? Is it you lying to yourself? Is it you betraying yourself 10 times over? Saying, yeah, I don't like it, but I think I could do it. Betraying yourself. Somehow, someone, something, some job, perhaps yourself has betrayed you. But the good part is 10s are the end. This is the end. Dun, 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 you are done. This is the end of this old negative cycle. And then what do we have that's beautiful? La, a whole new offer, a whole new beginning. Aces, brand new. We've got the Pentacle. This is, it could be a gift. It could be a gift of money. It could be a gift of a new job, a new opportunity. It could be a gift of an epiphany that you have to start a business that's going to be super duper lucrative. It's a gift from Spirit. It's a gift from God. It's a new beginning. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are about money, tangible things, houses, jobs, money. So this is a gift that's a beautiful new beginning. And we see flowers and we see mountains in the background. That means those are in the past. Will you have a few mountains in your future, which can indicate, you know, challenges? You know, those, you know, you got to trek up a mountain, you know, not easy. Yeah, we'll have those again in the future. But this is a whole new solid. Also, Pentacles, stability, solid, stable, secure. So you let go of the past, you nurture yourself, you're encouraged to do something artistic that feeds your soul. The end of the bad, the beginning of the new. Kind of beautiful. So this is for the next 7-ish days, a collective reading for all you guys. Next 7-ish days. I feel like you're going to decide, you know what, I'm done. And it's going to be a tower moment for you because a lot of stuff is going to end. And it can hurt. And it can be sad. And it can be scary. But it's ultimately going to be one of the best things that could happen to you right now. Will all that happen in a week? I don't know. You may have the epiphany and then things may end. But I feel like it's going to happen soon because the tower is kind of like right now energy. Again, please don't be afraid. Prepare as much as you can for the future. Take care of yourself. Plan for any kind of emergency. Hopefully we all have some kind of a emergency fund, or at the very least someone that we can fall back on for help. Do what you can if you need it to, you know, make it through. But it is going to be not only okay, but way better for you in the long run. Okay, love. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnerships. Now, we can take this as love. If so, you may be in a relationship where you're feeling out of control and you're trying to control things. Sometimes we think, I need for this person to understand me and I need to make this person do what I want them to do so that things will work out and so that I'll feel safer. But we can't control the outcome. We have to be there. Like I was saying in the beginning with my channel, I can't control the outcome. I can't guarantee or be guaranteed that my channel is going to take off and I'm going to be like Stargirl the Practical Witch or Minnow Pond and have, you know, almost 1 million followers and, you know, be rich. Can't guarantee it. You have to kind of let it go and let it happen. That's what you're being encouraged to do. I believe that it very well could be a love relationship. And if it is, if you can let go of your attachment to the outcome, let go of your control issues, give it a chance, you could end up with an engagement. Now, unlove relationship, just regular relationship, you could be entering into some kind of a partnership. It could be with a good friend, a family member. Whatever kind of relationship it is, I just see it getting better, but you need to let go of trying to control it and make it go a specific way. We have 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, love it, Queen of Swords. Okay, here's the messages that I'm getting, and it falls in with up here. With the Queen of Swords, you need to really be brutal and look at the truth of the situation. The truth, not what you want it to be, not how you want it to go. What is the truth? Okay? With the 8 of Pentacles, you need to work on this. 8 of Pentacles, trying to be the master of, you know, whatever it is that you're doing. And this is the love portion. Work on your partnership. 8 of Pentacles, master this. Work on it. Now, should relationships be a lot of hard work? No. But, you know, like if someone's just, you know, God, every time I deal with them, it's draining and stuff. Yeah, that's a red flag. But if you have issues that you need to deal with, control issues, etc., you need to work on it. Okay, it's clear. We have the Four of Wands, celebration. So we have engagement and celebration. The Four of Wands, 1111 card. Sometimes the marriage card. If this is love, then by letting go of your control issues, working on yourself, being very, very just honest with yourself, we can have celebration and engagement and happiness and celebration and love and engagement and marriage card. Hello. It can be beautiful. Just, the first time I heard about it was Deepak Chopra. Separate yourself from the outcome. I don't know if that's exactly how he worded it. But you cannot always be so concerned and try to be so in control of the outcome. We can't know. And if you're in a relationship with someone and you're insecure and you're trying to make it go a certain way, they're going to feel manipulated, pushed. Some people have done that and manipulated and given ultimatums, manipulated themselves out of a relationship because the person felt manipulated. And little did they know it was just a thing, an issue that you had with yourself, fear, trying to make things go a good way that would be good for everybody. But I hope you see where I'm going there. Okay, honor yourself. This is our Akashic records. Honor yourself. Recognize the hard work you've put in to get where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. We saw that here with gratitude. Be thankful for what you've accomplished. Don't only focus on what you haven't and how much further you need to go. And then the money. You put in hard work. Just because things might not be working out now, don't give up. Don't, look down on yourself. Okay? Be proud of yourself for what you've accomplished. And with the love, you put in hard work. You care. But if you have a controlling thing, if you're always trying to control things and make things go a certain way, remember, especially in a relationship, it takes two. All you can do is put yourself out there, be yourself, and find the one that likes you for who you are. You don't find someone who you have to prove yourself to, okay? Or someone who's avoidant, doesn't want to be in a relationship, but you're going to prove to them how worthy you are, and you're going to make this relationship work. That's not honoring yourself. That's selling yourself short. And it's an unhealthy attachment style that many of us have. Be aware of that. Angel number, 0707, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express yourself. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. That's what the Queen of Swords was. The truth will set you free. Be self-aware. Let go of that which does not serve you. We saw that in the money portion with the Tower and the Ten of Swords. If you're trying to force something to work, why? Is that fun? How's that worked out for you? And trust me, been there, done that. Wrote the book, got the t-shirt. Okay. Concern. 33. Okay. There is something here that you really need to focus on, that you really do need to be concerned about. Also, which we've already discussed, there is an older person in your life, I would say a male. It could be someone who has passed on, who is concerned about you, paying attention to you, has your best interests at heart. And this may be a person that you want to go to talk about, to share your feelings, to get advice. So, collective, this is what I have for you. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.